Hello, I'm Lorna from Witham URC with our midweek catch-up. This is just a light-hearted thought I had because during lockdown I know some of us have had more time than usual and others less. I found it really interesting to hear how some people are using the extra time they have to spend at home. Some of you have been doing puzzles, in fact I know you have. And I was thinking maybe even perhaps we should go to some kind of puzzle exchange or library, set one up. I dare not suggest it though, as I don't have time to organise it myself. But about 5 weeks ago, I wanted some downtime as well, so I started a puzzle I was given actually some years ago. As always, I got all the edges in place as you do, and then I start on the middle. It's about 1,000-piece puzzle with lots of detail, so sometimes I have to pick up the magnifying glass to have a closer look at it. The title's on the book in the picture to help me. Often I get sidetracked at that point, because the picture is absolutely fascinating. Shelves and shelves of books whose really famous titles have been just slightly changed. It's very amusing. I'm just over halfway with little areas completed, but lots of gaps. As you can tell, I'm not in any rush. In fact, I'm rather haphazard about it. I just sift through the box, pick out some pieces I think I'll be able to place. It's not an efficient way of doing it. No. But it's actually getting more difficult now because obviously I picked out the easy pieces first. Those that had the more easily identifiable detail. But actually, I'm finding that if I sift through, I can spot a piece, which I've actually seen several times before, of course, but now I'm fairly sure I can place it, and often I do. That has to be because I've gradually been getting more and more familiar with the whole picture. And as I look at any one part of it or look for any particular detail, then I'm aware of where it is in the whole as well. So about a week or so ago, as I sat doing my puzzle, actually I was more sifting through the box, I wasn't concentrating too hard, obviously. I wasn't very task-orientated or focused, because what went through my mind was that actually the Bible has similarities to the puzzle. We have an overall idea of the Bible, the framework, the outline, what's in it. We know the Old Testament has the books of the law, some judges, prophets and kings, along with Psalms and Proverbs. Then there's the New Testament, Gospels, pastoral letters and of course Revelation. We might have memorised the order of the books in the Bible, but actually how they fit together, how they relate to each other, is something that comes to us as we look at the Bible and read different passages regularly. Each time we find something different, we see a different perspective and find how it relates to something else in the Bible. We get to see how Adam ties in with Jesus, and indeed how Noah, Abraham, Moses, Elijah, well, all of them. We get to see how each of them fits into the bigger picture of the Bible, which is all about God's love for us and his end plan of reconciling us and the whole created world to himself through Jesus. The analogy between the Bible and a puzzle is of course far from perfect, and it breaks down, but there are definitely similarities. Obviously, the more intentional I am about reading the Bible, the more focused I am, then the more familiar I will be with it. And as I look at any one bit in depth, the more I appreciate how it fits into the whole and realise how much more there is to find. It's good when I start to read something in the Bible and then get distracted by something that it refers to, and so I go to something else and to another link, and often it leads to more exploring and discoveries too. That is good. There are still many gaps. Lots of things I don't know. Events I can't quite place when they happened in the Bible, let alone correctly in the timescale. But I do know that all the pieces of the puzzle are there. It's just a question of seeing them all from the right angle, in the right light, and fitting them together. Which does remind me too that even those parts of the Bible which remain a bit of a mystery, I should persevere until eventually all the pieces fall into place. There are definitely some books which are more challenging than others, such as Song of Songs and Revelation in particular. Well, that's for me anyway. I'm not sure it's possible actually to get to the stage where the puzzle is complete, not when it comes to the Bible. I'm sure I'll never do so. But even if it were possible, I'm positive there would always be lots of detail in the puzzle that was missed, or the significance of which remains unknown. So, may God bless you as you delve into his word. He is the one who said, The rain and snow come down from the heavens and stay on the ground to water the earth. They cause the grain to grow, producing seed for the farmer and bread for the hungry. It's the same with my word. I send it out and it always produces fruit. It will accomplish all I want it to, and it will prosper everywhere I send it. It will prosper in your heart and in your mind and be a real blessing to you and to those with whom you share it. So bless you, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.